ever wondered what exactly is the secret behind every successful person you know? It's a simple word. It's a word that is not flashy. It doesn't necessarily sound like one fantastic word. It's not sexy, it's not flashy. It's a simple word, and that word is consistency. Yeah, consistency. What were you expecting? My dear, consistency is the word. It is that thing that sets you apart from other people. And that is one of the biggest secrets of every successful person you know out there. They are consistent. Hi guys, welcome back to another amazing episode of the Literal Podcast. I'm your amazing host, Ogechi Nze, aka The Phenomenal Oge. And today we're going to be talking about the power of consistency. Yes, the power of consistency. Consistency is one very important key to success. For you to be successful in anything, you need to be consistent in doing that particular thing. For that business to progress, for that podcast, for that content creation, for whatever it is you're doing, whatever business it is you find yourself doing, for it to succeed, it needs consistency, amongst other things, of course. So yeah, you know that quiet, boring, I don't feel like doing it kind of vibe and power, but I got to do it anyways. Exactly. That is consistency. Consistency is showing up even when you don't feel like it. Consistency is deciding in your heart that you're going to give this thing your best shot. You're going to keep showing up daily. You're going to keep pushing until something happens. That is consistency. So you might want to ask, why consistency? Why is consistency important? I'll tell you this. Consistency will take you further than your talent will. Quote me anywhere. Consistency will take you further than your talent will. Your talent will bring you out. It will give you a platform. Your talent can give you a platform. Your talent can give you the opportunity to compete. Yes. But consistency is what will keep you in the limelight. Every single good artist, good actor, good actress, good businessman, good content creator that you know out there, good or big time influencer, every single one of these people didn't just, become popular or make it to the limelight because of their talents only. Of course not. They became popular and they became good at what they do because of consistency. You might have a talent of singing, for example, but if you don't nurture that talent, if you don't keep showing up for rehearsals, if you don't keep getting better, working on your voice, working on your singing style, working on all the techniques that you need, you wouldn't become a better singer than you already are. At the best, you remain at the level that you're at. But unfortunately, you can also go down. You can, the talent can begin to skydive, basically. Because if you don't nourish, if you're not consistent with working and aiming to be better, you're definitely not going to be better. So consistency is key. You can be the most talented person on the planet. You might be the most gifted person on the world. You might be the most gifted person to walk the earth. But if you're inconsistent like NEPA lights, my dear, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to go far. And it's not a curse. It's not, I'm not wishing you bad. I'm just telling you the truth. If you cannot stay consistent to that thing that you claim to love doing, how exactly do you want it to blossom into something huge? You know how some people will claim, oh, I want to start content creation, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be this, I want to be that. And then they go ahead and post one video on YouTube and give it like 3 days. And let's say 3 days later, the content hasn't blown up. Maybe they don't even have any views, or they just have 3 views or 5 views in 3 days or in 5 days or in 1 week. And they just go ahead, they're like, no, this content creation thing is like, it's not working for me. And then you go straight away and then you delete it. Some people will even, delete the entire channel. I'm like, who did you offend? Calm down now, take a chill pill, do the calms. You didn't even give this your channel a chance to see the light of day. You didn't even give it a chance to blossom. You didn't give it a chance to grow. You didn't put in the work. You didn't put in consistency. Even all the social media platforms, the algorithm rewards consistency. So if you keep showing up on whatever social media account you're trying to build up as a content creator, if you keep showing up with valuable content, my dear, it's only a matter of time you will get the visibility that you want. And it applies to every other business as well. You cannot say, oh, I want to start selling clothes, or I want to start doing makeup, or I'm a caterer, or you want to do a hair business, and then you just come out and maybe you buy 3 hairs, and then, oh, it stays with you for a month and you haven't sold anyone yet, and you're like, this business is not working, and then you pack up, you stop the business, you turn all the wigs, your personal one, just wear all the wigs, and then that's the end of the business. My dear, that is highly inconsistent. You cannot say that something hasn't worked until you have done it consistently the right way for months or even a year and nothing happens. That's when you can now say, okay, maybe this thing is not working for me. But you haven't even given this thing a minimum of 6 months to see how far it goes, and then you're already jumping into conclusion that it's not working. Come on. It doesn't work that way. And the fact that you're not getting the visibility or the customers that you want right now doesn't mean they're not going to come in the next 3 months. It doesn't mean they're not going to come next month. It doesn't mean they're not going to come in the next 1 year. You may never know. So if you have that business, that talent, that gift, that whatever it is you want to do, that business that you want to start up or you have already started up, that you're about to give up on, I'm going to advise you today, stay put. Don't give up. Stay consistent. Keep showing up. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep getting better at doing what you're doing. And you'll be surprised one day it might just be the next big thing. And let's even be real here. Success is not for the emotional. Success is not for the emotional. It is for the consistent. You can't afford to be emotional about your progress. You can't afford to be emotional about your business only. You got to be consistent, my darling. You cannot say, oh, because I'm not getting the visibility or I'm not getting the amount of sales I want today, I feel bad, I feel down, and then because of that, you pack it up and you're like, well, I'm not doing it again. I understand that there's that temptation to want to give up, but I want to admonish you today, don't give up. Even when it seems like it's not working, keep pushing. There are people who have failed 50 times, 40 times, 99 times. And how do you know it's not the 100th time that you try that you're going to make it? So don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing. Just make sure that each day meets a better version of you than you were yesterday. That's what's important. Because sometimes the reason why you're not getting the visibility that you want, or the reason why you're not getting the sales that you want, is because you haven't done just enough yet. Sometimes you haven't been consistent enough. Sometimes the quality of your content is not good enough yet. Sometimes the quality of your production is not good enough yet. So you need to figure out why exactly is this thing not working, and focus on, making sure that those reasons why they're not working are worked on. If you now start to do all these things the right way and it still doesn't work, then you can now say, okay, maybe I need to try something else. But give it time first. Put in the work. Make sure you're better than you were at the beginning. In a nutshell, just make sure you keep getting better. Keep progressing. Keep staying consistent. Keep showing up. And definitely someday, you're going to get the desired result you want. Let's think about this. I'll give you a few examples of people in the Bible to ponder about. Let's take David, for example. David was consistent with tending to the sheep in the bush as a shepherd boy before God finally brought him out to face Goliath, which was where his breakthrough came from, where he became popular from and people started to know about him. So what are you doing with your waiting period? Are you just there being all emotional, beating yourself up and feeling like a failure? Or are you actually keeping at what you're doing, staying consistent and working on yourself and making sure you're improving? Because it's only when opportunity meets preparation that success is curated. I'll say that again. It is only when opportunity meets preparation that success becomes a thing. So if the opportunity comes, but you're not prepared for it because you haven't been consistent enough, you haven't grown enough to match up or to meet up with the criteria for the opportunity, you still wouldn't get it, my darling. But if you have put in the work, you become consistent, you become better, and you become an authority in this thing that you do, then when the opportunity shows up itself, you will definitely be prepared for it, and then you'll be able to take it, and everyone is like, oh wow, congratulations, you're so lucky. No, my darling, you're not lucky. You stayed consistent. It's not just luck. So now the question is not about, oh, can you start the business? Can you start your content creation? Can you start whatever it is you have joy or you have a flair for? It's not about, the question now is not, can you start it? It is, can you stay consistent with it when you start, even when it is not looking like what you want it to look like? Can you keep at it when you're not getting your desired results? Can you still stay consistent in the midst of the storm? That's what the actual question is. So starting is not the problem. It's staying consistent for most people that is actually the problem. So now I'm going to tell you what consistency actually looks like. We're going to break it down like we're telling it to a 5-year-old. Number one, consistency is waking up every day to pray, even when you feel dry. Even when you don't feel like it. Some days you won't feel so good. You don't feel all, vibrant and all that. But you still wake up and you still show up and you still, keep your prayer altar burning. That is consistency. Consistency is when you continue posting content, even when you're not getting likes, you're not getting views, you're not getting comments. But yet you still keep at it. You stay consistent and you keep showing up on your platform and keep posting your content. You may never know the one that is going to blow up tomorrow. You may never know the one that's going to be the viral worthy content. But how would you know if you don't post it? Number 3, consistency is showing up for that business of yours even when sales are slow. That is consistency. Number 4, consistency is showing up at the gym even when your body is telling you, no, I'm tired. I understand that so many of us are guilty of that, including myself. So yeah, consistency is still showing up at that gym because, you have your ideal body that you want to achieve from going to the gym. Number 5, consistency looks like showing up and continuing to build and develop that skill behind the scenes, even when no one is appreciating it, no one is seeing it. It's not paying off yet. It's not bringing in money yet. But you're still learning the skill. You're still upskilling on a daily basis behind the scenes, even when no one sees you. That is consistency. The consistency is not perfection. Far from it. Your consistency doesn't have to be perfect. It is not an all or nothing kind of situation. No. Consistency is simply the daily deposits that you put in that compound over time. So it's little drops make a mighty ocean. That is consistency. It doesn't have to blow up today. It doesn't have to blow up tomorrow. It doesn't even have to blow up in a month's time. But the fact that you keep putting in your daily efforts, it compounds over time. And these things grow to become success. So how do you make the ocean if you never even dropped your daily deposits of a droplet of water? How do you fill the buckets? That's how it works, darling. So even if it's 15 minutes in a day that you have to put in towards your dream business, your dream career, even if it's 15 minutes in a day that you have to put towards achieving that dream, my dear, put it in. These things add up over time. So now let's dive into the science and the spirituality of consistency. Let me drop some facts on you. So scientifically, your brain forms habits through repetition. If you do something consistently for a couple of times, you become better at it. It becomes a habit. So it's the same thing with your brain. It's the same way your brain works. So if you consistently put in the work towards achieving something, if you're consistently learning something, your brain will build a stronger pathway for that thing. So unconsciously, you keep getting better at it because you're consistent. You're staying consistent in it. So that's how it works. So the more you do something daily, the more your brain creates stronger pathways and makes it easier for you. So the more you do something, the easier it becomes for you to do it. It will be difficult at the beginning, but the more you keep at it, the easier it becomes for you. That is the power of consistency. But spiritually, consistency is a sign of faithfulness. And God definitely honors faithfulness. The Bible says in Luke 16 verse 10 that he who is faithful in little will be faithful in much. So if you're faithful in the little things, by the time that thing blows up and becomes big, you will still stay faithful to it. So that's how it works. So it's not only your brain that rewards your consistency, even your heavenly Father, God, rewards your consistency because it is seen as faithfulness before God. Do you get me? So don't despise your days of little beginnings. Don't despise your small consistent efforts. You might think nobody is seeing you, nobody is watching. Trust me, people are watching, and even God in heaven is watching. He sees them. He sees your consistency. He sees your efforts. And one day, you definitely begin to reap the rewards. It's definitely going to reward your hard work and your consistency someday. So please, my dear, don't give up. Now, who give up, mess up. So I'll give you a few real life examples to inspire you. You know that content creator that you've been eyeing on your FYP page, and you're like, oh, I wish I could be like this person. Oh, this person is so big. This person is so grown in this business, in this line. Yeah, you get the drift. We all have that. Oh, okay, maybe not we all, but quite a number of us have that content creator that we look up to. You're like, oh, I wish I could be this big. I wish I could be this. I wish I could be that. Yeah, it's okay to envy those people, but don't envy them if you haven't put in the work that they have put into to get to where they are. It's not enough to just wish, oh, I wish I could be like this person. Are you ready to pay the price that person has paid to get to where they are? So don't envy people if you don't know their struggles, basically. If you don't know what this person has been through to get to where they are, and you're not ready to get in their shoes, basically. If you're not ready to get in their shoes and, walk the path that they have walked, put in the work, put in the effort that they have put in to get to where they are, then my dear, please, you're better off not envying them. Keep your envy in your pocket. So that content creator that you're envying, that you think, oh, this person just blew up overnight. My dear, no, this person did not just blow up overnight. Go back and check their record. They've probably some of them have even been posting for 3 years with, zero to no visibility. They've been posting for years without getting the visibility that they want. And then in one day, there's just that one viral post that suddenly just blows them to limelight, and everyone suddenly knows them. And you think, oh, this person just blew overnight. No, my dear, it doesn't work like that. They didn't just blow overnight. They stayed consistent. That's the key. So another one, you see that business mogul that you're eyeing, you're like, oh, this person is so big in this business. This person is so rich now. This person, is an authority in this business, has become a business mogul. My dear, that business mogul that you're eyeing has probably been rejected 42 times before he got his first yes. Some people have dropped several business proposals before they got the final yes from the one that took them to their limelight, or took them to, the place where they are now that you now envy. So keep doing what you're doing. The little things you're doing, they add up. Don't give up. Stay consistent. It might not be looking like what you want it to look like at this point, but don't give up. Stay at it. Keep doing it. Keep putting in the work. These things add up over time, and one day you'll be surprised. It go shock you. Say you go just blow just like that. So shout out to you, that singer who wants to be like Beyonce. My dear, even your Beyonce, the Queen Bee herself, didn't just get to where she got to she didn't just get there by vibes and cruise. No, she got there with consistency. There were hours of countless rehearsals behind the cameras that nobody saw. There were times when she kept at it, when she kept rehearsing and rehearsing, working on her voice, working on herself, working on her stage performance and all that, to be that great singer that you now admire today. So even that footballer that you're eyeing as well, he didn't just wake up one morning and become a superstar. No, this guy trained for years from when he was a kid. I think, was it Cristiano Ronaldo or so? I saw a video of how he trains. This guy would train in the pool, do a lot of hardcore exercises. He would practice a particular move, a particular tactic or shooting star. I don't really know what they call it in football. Practice a particular way of scoring several times before his actual matches. So when he now goes and then you see, oh, he just turned his legs small. He just did one thing, and it looks so nice and looks so cool. And then he worked out and it became a goal. My dear, there's a lot of work and consistency behind the scenes for him to get to where he is today now as a force to reckon with in football. So my question to you is, what's your excuse? So tell me what your excuse is in the comment section. What is stopping you from achieving that thing that you want? Why exactly have you been inconsistent? Put in the comment section today. Let's talk about it. And if at this point you have not liked this video, you have not shared to your friends and loved ones, you have not dropped your comments, and you have not subscribed to this channel, my darling, what are you waiting for? These things are free of charge, so please do the needful. Thank you. So I'm going to give you some practical ways to build consistency, because it doesn't just happen in a day. You don't just stumble on it. There are practical ways and steps you can take towards achieving consistency. I'll give you that right now. So here's how to stay consistent. Number 1, start small. Yeah. Start small. Start from somewhere. Don't wait until you have billions. Don't wait until you have millions before you start your business. You see that little money that you have, buy the quantity of products that your money can afford and start from there. Some people will say, oh, I'm not doing business yet. I really wish I could do this business. I really wish I could start, but I don't have the money to rent a shop. I don't yet have money to buy a lot of goods and all that. My dear, what are you waiting for? Why do you have to wait till you have a shop? Thank God now the world is a global village. So you have social media to your advantage. It is free to open a page. A lot of you even already have a page. So what happens to posting your content on your page? What happens to posting your products on your page? What happens to posting your products on your WhatsApp status? What happens to word of mouth advert? You telling your friends, oh, I sell this, oh, I do this, I do that, I provide this service and all that. What happened to that? Start from there. You don't need to wait till you have millions to set up a big shop before you can start selling whatever it is you want to sell. Start from even drop shipping. So start small. You don't have to have all the money in the world. Some people who have a big business today started small. They started from buying from others and reselling before they got to the point where they can now import or produce theirs. So my dear, you have no excuse. Number one key to stay consistent, start small. Don't try to do too much. Just start with the one thing you can sustain and keep at it. You don't have to do everything at once. You don't have to do 5 different things and then, you have no control and you're not able to keep up with anyone. Rather than having that, pick one thing or 2 things that you know that you can do well and you know that you have passion for and you can stay consistent with, and start doing them today. So this is my nudge for you. This is your wake-up call, my dear. You see that business, you see that content creation, you see that skill you want to learn, my darling, start it today. Number 2, create a system and not just a goal. I'll explain it. By creating a system and not just a goal, don't just say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Rather, you should create a system which is, I want to do this by doing so and so to achieve what I want to do. I'll give you an example. You can say, for example, oh, I want to start to pray more. I want to be consistent with my prayers. That's not enough. That's just a goal. You need to create a system to achieve that goal. So you can start by saying, oh, I would set my alarm every day for 6 a.m. in the morning and I will pray for 10 minutes every day. That is creating a system that can work. So basically, create a system that works for you. You can say, oh, I want to be a content creator. But if you don't put in the work and, have a system that works, you're not going to be able to achieve it. So you can say, oh, I set aside this particular day. You can say, oh, every Friday, I'm going to create content. I'm going to post content on Fridays, on Saturdays, whatever it is, depending on what time you're free and what time works for you. Basically, create a system that works for you. Number 3, track it. You see that system you've created? Track it. Have your capacity tracker, your ability tracker, or your work tracker, whatever it is. If it's a journal you want to be doing, whatever works for you, my darling, please do it. If you have an app that can help you with staying accountable, fine. Whatever it is your method. Please track whatever it is you're doing. Ensure that you are actually achieving these goals. Have a list of things you want to do. And as you accomplish them, tick off your boxes and celebrate your small wins. That way you'll be more encouraged to keep doing what you're doing. Because if you feel like, oh, nothing is working, it's more difficult to keep at it. It's more difficult to stay consistent when you feel like everything is just falling to shit. But when you can appreciate your small wins, when you have a list of an outline of what exactly it is you want to achieve, and you're actually seeing that, oh, you have gotten number 1 done, number 2 done, is remaining 3 to 10. That's more encouragement. So have a view of what you want to do, put it in writing, pen it down, and as you get things done, you tick them off your boxes and celebrate your small wins because you saved the try. Number 4 is have an accountability partner. This one cannot be overemphasized. I know, yes, you are the lion of the tribe of your house. You are the lion of the tribe of your family. No problem. Nobody they follow you, drag them. Pardon us. But have an accountability partner. Have that one person who you know that is not going to look at your face. Have that accountability partner who has the power to tell you off when you're going wrong or when you're slacking. So I feel like everyone has that one friend who is not, who who will tell you things without mincing words. And if at all you cannot sit down, you don't have anybody, whether family, friend, whatever, who can be your accountability partner, who can tell you off when you're going wrong, then my dear, I think you need to check your circle. If you don't have that one person who can tell you off without looking back, then you need to change your circle. So have an accountability partner, someone who is close, somebody who can say, oh, you're already slacking at this, you said you were going to do this, you're not doing it, you need to work on it. That person who would be your wake-up call, make sure you have that person. Get an accountability partner today. It would help you. Number 5, remember your why. Very important. Your why will help you. Ask yourself, why did I start this thing in the first place? Whenever you feel like quitting, when you feel like, oh no, I can't take this anymore, I can't do this anymore, it's not working, remind yourself of your why. Ask yourself, why did I start this thing in the first place? Why did I start that business? Why did I start creating content? Why did I start learning this skill? So when you remind yourself of the why, it would help keep you on track. It will help you give yourself reason why you're not allowed to quit. It will help you give yourself reason why you cannot just up and leave just like that. By the time you think of, oh, I started this business because I want to be independent, I want to be financially stable, I want to have multiple streams of income, or I want to be able to have my own business and be an employer of labor, whatever it is your reason why you started that business. Hold on to that, your why, because that your why will give you a reason why you shouldn't quit when you feel like it. Do this and you will thank me later. I'll add one extra one for you. Number 6, blow up whatever it is you want to do. Announce it. I'll tell you this. It is easier for you to give up on something that nobody knows about than for you to give up on something that you have made noise about. I'll explain it. I'll give you an example. Let's say, oh, you decided, oh, I want to start a business, and then you didn't tell anybody, nobody really knows, you didn't make noise, you don't even have an account for it, you just have, just maybe you're just posting on your WhatsApp status. You feel like people will easily forget. Even if I stop posting, nobody will ask me. But by the time you make noise about the business, you've told everybody that you know that I'm selling hair or I'm selling clothes, and then you keep posting it, you keep making noise about it on your status and all that. And then all of a sudden, if you stop posting, that's when you will know that people were actually watching. Someone will now ask you, how far that your business now? I thought you were selling hair, I thought you were selling clothes, and I wanted to refer somebody to you, and I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that. That's how it is. So if you blow something up, if you announce it to people, those people unconsciously will become your accountability partners, because they'll be the ones to tell you, how far? We never see your post, content creator, how far now? This week we're expecting your post. We did not see. So if you have that discipline of showing up at a particular time or on a particular day for that your business or that your content, the day that you don't show up, because you have announced it and you've put it out there, people will be the ones to ask you, how far? We never see you today. So that would help you to stay consistent, because by the time you think of the fact that, oh, you'll be disappointing so many people will be asking you questions, or what happened, have you stopped? By the time you think about how many people you will explain why you have stopped to, you will keep yourself there, you will pin yourself there, and you will stay consistent. It helps. Try it and thank me later. So fam, whatever it is that you're building, make sure you keep at it, keep showing up, keep being consistent, keep watering it. That's your little dream. It's like your baby, it's like your plant. Keep watering it, keep showing up for it, keep giving it the essential nutrients. One day it's gonna blossom. Rome was not built in a day. So it's the baby steps that you put into it that actually compound over time. So whatever it is you're doing, I want to tell you today, keep doing it. Keep showing off, keep improving, keep being better. And you just get the breakthrough that you're looking for. And when your moment comes, the whole world will call it, oh wow, this is a miracle. But you will know that no, it's not just a miracle. It's the power of consistency. So if today's episode blessed you, please share it with your people. If today's episode was your wake-up call that you needed to keep showing up for that business, for that content creation, for that skill, that job, whatever it is, if this video served as a wake-up call for you, please do well to share it with others so it could bless them as well. I remain your wonderful host, The Phenomenal Oge. And if at this point you haven't liked this video, you haven't shared, you haven't commented, you haven't subscribed to my channel, my darling, okay, your name is Are We Fighting? What's the problem? Please do the needful. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the share button, to share to all your friends, family, loved ones, and even your enemies, because, you know, we rise by lifting others. And subscribe to my channel. And please drop your comments in the comment section. What do you think about this post? What do you think about consistency? Do you have any stories about inconsistency that you want to share for others to learn from? Please drop it in the comment section. And you know how I do it now. I will definitely respond to your comments. Thank you. See you same time next week. I love you. Bye.